Katie Kelzenberg is already a two-time state champion in volleyball and a state medalist in track and field. In this week's CCX Sports Spotlight, we catch up with the Wayzata senior as she pursues even more success in her final year of high school. Sports are a year-round thing for most serious athletes, and certainly the case for Katie Kelzenberg. But it's not just one activity. She plays basketball in the winter,
Kelzenberg
does track and field in the spring, and plays volleyball year-round. Club in the so-called off-season, and this fall is a senior middle hitter and one of the captains for Wayzata. Oh yeah, she's also a straight-A student in school. There's always something going on for Katie.
It's taught me a lot about time management, definitely, for sure. You don't really do like a ton of other things. You just do your sports in school and try to stay on top of everything the best you can. Try to get good sleep, eat good food, and I don't know, really creating a routine helps, I feel like.
Trojans head coach Scott Jackson appreciates what she has brought to the volleyball program these last 3 years.
Katie has just been a dream to coach. She works so hard. She's so thoughtful in her approach to being the best teammate and the best player she can be. And she just is just kind to everybody. I've never had a bad moment with Katie. It's just been a lot of fun.
And attack Kelzenberg.
A two-time state champion in volleyball. Last year's team was unbeaten. The Trojans enter next week's section playoffs with an 18-10 record. The 10 losses, not something she's used to.
I hate losing. I think no one on my team likes losing either. So it's like when we were losing, we were not thrilled about it, obviously, but you got to move on eventually and then focus on the next game.
Katie is one of the only middles in the state that plays 6 rotations, so we don't take her off the court. And normally with your middle, because they typically don't have as good back row skills, but she's got great back row skills, so we've done that this year with her because we can't afford not to have her out there to be our best team.
In less than a month, it will be basketball season. Katie gave up the sport for 2 years to concentrate on volleyball, but picked it back up last winter.
Good Kelzenberg, another offensive board and scores again.
It was an all-conference post player for the Trojans, averaging close to a double-double per game.
It was fun last year, coming back with just a new perspective of okay, I'm gonna work as hard as I can, just enjoy being with the team, and just see how far we can go as a group.
Last spring in track and field, Katie won section titles in both the shot put and discus, and a week later finished second in the state in discus and third in the shot, all in a sport she didn't pick up until high school.
Both my brother and my dad was like, oh, you should try this, you'd probably be pretty good at it, you should give it a chance. I was like, okay, that sounds fun. So kind of just picked it up, and yeah, it's been really fun so far.
And so which of the 3 is her favorite sport?
I feel like my favorite sport is whatever sport I'm in season with.
Back to Kelzenberg again.
That's probably the closest I can give you.
For now, that means volleyball, and leading a Wayzata team that for the first time in years won't be favored to win their section, but that's okay.
It's never black and white with rankings or anything like that. You always have a chance to upset a team. So I don't know, I kind of like that we're ranked lower, we're the underdogs, because it gives us something motivation to take down the top team, and hopefully going to playoffs we just really find our groove.
Katie's parents were both Big Ten athletes. Her dad played football at the University of Minnesota, while her mom was a volleyball player at Northwestern. Katie isn't certain on a major yet for college, other than to say it will be something in the science field. The Section 5 4A playoffs get underway this week with the section final October 30th at Osseo High School. For the CCX Sports Spotlight, I'm John Jacobson. Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.